The Cursed, also known as 8 for Silver, the original title is much cooler, is a horror film directed and written by Sean Ellis. It is about, basically, it's about some vicious settlers who show up and they want to push out some gypsies. And the gypsies have a claim to the land, so they decide to hire mercenaries to violently exile the gypsies away from the land. However, the two elders of the leaders of the gypsy camp decide to put a curse on the land with some special teeth, which is buried where the massacre took place. Fast forward a few years later, Seamus, the one in charge of this, basically has a nice manor built there with a wife and 2 children. However, the children, all of the children in the settlement, basically are plagued with nightmares, and when they go to investigate the area where the massacre happened, one of the children gets sort of possessed to bite another, and mysterious creatures start going around. So John McBride is brought in. He is a pathologist, teaming up with a local man, like a magistrate, I believe, and he's investigating a viral outbreak that happened before, and now it's happening here again. A lot of buried secrets are causing a lot of death and unwanted destruction. So this, I can confidently say that The Cursed is a new werewolf classic. It is. It really is. I mean, the movie has a high enough budget for solid production values and set design, really good acting and storyline and characters, really creepy usage of the creature because it's like minimalist, but not too much. You get definitely enough. And they also mix not just a werewolf story, but also a pandemic story of sorts, because the werewolf, the curse or whatever, basically can spread like a wildfire, and it causes new victims to turn, and they have to basically keep it under wraps. And anytime, a victim gets bit, if they hide it, it's almost like a mix of a zombie story with a werewolf story. You throw in that colonialism story too. There's horror on different fronts, and so the movie's super violent for starters, so it definitely keeps that like raw, gritty, violent, brutal horror tone, because if a creature bites out your body parts, you're done. But also the characters are really great. There's a lot of secrets and things going on, different people headbutting each other, and I really like the whole sort of package. You get like on the one hand, it's a grim werewolf story, but it's also like a pandemic story in the time of cholera, but it's also about like settlers, doing misdeeds, the horror of man. All of those mixed together for a really potent mix, and I really liked The Cursed. So I give it a solid 7 out of 10.